Hello, in this video I'll be talking briefly about standard normal distribution and how to solve inverse functions in Excel. Standard normal distribution is a normal distribution with a mean of 0 and a standard deviation of 1. The Excel function for this is norm.s.dis, the parameter being a random variable, z. Solving standard normal distribution problems is similar to what we've done before with normal distribution problems that have a given mean and standard deviation. Now let's talk about inverse functions in Excel. Suppose that we know the cumulative probability but don't know the value of our random variable. To find that, we use the Excel function norm.inv with our parameters being probability, mean, and standard deviation. If we are given a standard normal distribution, to solve for the inverse, we would use norm.s.inv, where the only parameter would be probability. Now let's solve some problems in Excel. Here we have A. Find z when the probability is 0.09. Now our probability is 0. Since we're given only the probability, it is safe to assume that this is a standard normal distribution problem. So we take norm.s.inv and we put our probability, and that gives us our random variable. Number B. Given mean is 45, standard deviation is 5. Find random variable such that the probability is 0.87. So our probability is 0.87, our mean is 45, and our standard deviation is 5. So now the random variable for our problem would be norm.inv probability, mean, and standard deviation, which gives us 50.63. Now our last question, we are looking for z when the at least probability of a random variable is 0.08. Like before, let's put down our at least probability, and let's use our at least probability to find our at most probability. So now to find the random variable, since we're only given probability, it's safe to assume that this is also standard normal distribution again. Norm.s.inv and then probability, and that gives us our random variable. Now we can look back at a question we've done before. Here we are asked to find the mileage rating that the upper 10% of cars achieve. So in order to find that, we need to put down the formula norm.inv, and here our probability would not be 10%, but it would be 1 minus 0.1, since we're looking for the at least probability. So then we have our mean as 31, our standard deviation, and that gives us 33.307, and we can verify this by putting down norm.dist, taking this as our x, our mean 31, our standard deviation, and the cumulative as true, and that gives us 0.9, which was the probability that we used. And that covers inverse problems and standard normal distribution in Excel.